What were the early signs that your relationship with him was changing?
I mean, I think there's obviously, people can say that there was like signs and maybe I didn't wasn't paying attention to them. And I think when someone has like their first like mental break, you want to be super supportive and you want to like help figure that out and you want to really get into that with them and be there for them. But I think that it just and that, I think that, when you have kids, it's definitely harder to leave than it is to stay.
What point, when things were starting to not be as great as it started, did you start to open up to friends or family?
I mean, I think they would see it. A lot of like stuff would happen around my family. So it was really hard to like see my family get treated one way and then me being like, I'm sorry, guys, and like then stick with it. I think people couldn't not see it. I think I got really disassociated and there was like so many times where I was just like really quiet.
What was it for you that was the final straw that actually got you to be like,
I don't know if it was like, you know, there was just a lot of things that I wouldn't deal with, like I didn't like the feeling of like, you know, someone being like maybe talking bad about, my kids' grandmother, aunts, like all of those feelings. If someone feels that way, then, we shouldn't be together because you have, big ideas that financial things when it's like a thing where I would like come home and we had like 5 Lamborghinis and I'd come home and they'd all be gone. If he was in an episode and I'd be like, oh wait, where's all our cars? Like my new car. And it would be like, oh, he gave them away to all of his friends. And then I'd be like, huh, okay. And then I'd come home again. And at a different point, we had, 5 more Lamborghinis. And then I'd wake up in another episode and they'd all be gone again. And that time I was like, keep them, guys.
publicly, obviously, having a public marriage, a vocal ex, like how